If you've never shopped the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale before, get ready because it starts the day after Christmas. Yes, December 26th, both in stores and online. This sale features the lowest prices of the entire year. Now you probably have some questions like, what exactly is on sale during the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale, and what exactly will those lowest prices of the year be? We're going to get into that in a second, but first, hit the subscribe button below so that you never miss out on any sales. First things first, like I mentioned before, the semi-annual sale happens both in stores and online. Now, as a crazy coupon lady editor who has shopped this sale for years, I can safely say that you will find super cheap, lowest prices ever on things like Three-wick candles, hand soaps, Wallflower refills, all in end-of-the-season scents. Yes, even Three-wick candles can be found cheaper than Candle Day during the semi-annual sale based on what we've seen over the past couple of years. Let's talk about the winter version of the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale, which starts like clockwork on December 26th every single year. It bears repeating, again, that the sale happens both in-store and online at bathandbodyworks.com. Now for this version of the sale, it starts on December 26th and typically runs for 3 weeks, so it ends around the mid to end of January. Bath & Body Works doesn't maintain a clearance section year-round, so this really serves as their opportunity to clear out excess inventory at the end of the season. So what can you expect to find during the winter version of the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale? You'll see end of season and some limited edition scents in hand soaps, Wallflower refills, Three-wick candles, single-wick candles, body washes, body lotions, you name it, all between 50% and 75% off. Now expect to see lots of apple and pumpkin fragrances left over from fall, maybe even some Halloween inventory like the vampire blood scent, and then tons of goodies from the winter collection. In fact, I still have a frosted coconut snowball body lotion that I got for $3.50 during last year's semi-annual sale. That's even cheaper than Body Care Day, which is $4.95 for all body care, including this body lotion that we just saw in early December 2024. So let's get into how to actually shop the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale. Now, when I head into this sale, I go in with the motto, aim to save 75%. Now you will see some markdowns that hover between 50% to 65% off. Those are good, but you really want to find those 75% off hidden gems. Now, to hit that mark, there are some key price points you want to look out for. These are the lowest prices you will see on any of these items all year long. Looking at Three-wick candles, you want to see a price tag around $6.23. Yes, even cheaper than Candle Day, when Three-wick candles were $9.95, all the way down from ranging between $24.95 and $26.95 regularly. For hand soaps, we want to see $1.98. Now the regular price on those are around $7.95 or $8.95 typically. For Wallflowers, we also want to see $1.98. The regular price of these is $7.95. And for body washes, look for those that are priced down to $2.98, with their regular average price being $16.95. Now, there is no hard and fast limit on how much you can buy during the semi-annual sale, unlike Candle Day and Body Care Day. However, if a store manager politely asks you to slow your roll, I would personally oblige. Now keep in mind, not every scent in the store is going to hit the lowest prices that I just mentioned. In fact, it's going to be very few scents that actually hit that price. So if you see something that you really love, a fragrance you can't live without, buy it because it will be gone in a nanosecond at those rock bottom prices. For reference, in December 2023, the Three-wick candles in Twisted Peppermint and Golden Berry Mistletoe each hit $6.73. With hand soaps, green cypress trails and flannel scents were two that hit $1.98. And with body care, we saw warm vanilla sugar body wash for $3, and sweater weather body cream hit $4 last year, making these even cheaper than Body Care Day, which again marks all body care at $4.95. Keep in mind that items do get further reduced as the sale progresses, but it's best not to sleep on an item you really want if the price is just a smidge higher than the rock bottom price. Now that we've talked about the prices of the sale, let's head into the store and I'll show you exactly what I look for. I always begin my semi-annual sale scavenger hunt heading to the candle selection first. Like I said, any 3-wick candles that are cheaper than Candle Day, so under $9.95, are going to get scooped up fast. Now, the $6 to $7 3-wick candles are also available online, so make sure you check out bathandbodyworks.com as well. However, if you can grab these in person without having to pay for shipping, that's the goal. And there's no limit to how many semi-annual sale price candles you're allowed to buy, unlike Candle Day. Next, I head to the hand soaps to find those cheap $1.98 before they're gone. Throughout the rest of the year, Bath & Body Works will run deals on hand soaps for $2.95. So hitting that $1.98 mark here is pretty important into wooing me to buy soap during the semi-annual sale. Feel funny buying a ton of Christmas-themed hand soap after December 25th? What if I told you the shelf life of most hand soap is 2 to 3 years? If you have the space, buy it now for next year's holiday hand washing. These soaps typically cost $7.95 to $8.95. So, at $1.98, you're saving almost 78%. Now, I'm more of a candle burner than a wallflower gal myself, but I have wallflower-loving friends, so I hit up Wallflower refills next, since I can find some really cheap, really lovely scents at that $1.98 mark. These typically cost $7.95, and $1.98 is the absolute lowest price I've ever seen them. Bath & Body Works runs promotions where Wallflower refills are $2.95 a few times a year, so getting the whole dollar cheaper than that during the semi-annual sale is major. Use this time to stock up. At regular price, Wallflower plugs more commonly range from $17 to $20, with some as expensive as $40. Buy these during the semi-annual sale when they are 75% off, so under $6. After Wallflowers, I look for my favorite body butters, bath soaks, and scrubs because these cost between $18.95 and $20.95 regularly, and they really only go into a deep discount to $4.95 for Body Care Day. So if I can find these items for $5 or less and I miss them during the Body Care Day sale, I grab them now. Unfortunately, these are less likely to be marked down unless Bath & Body Works is changing up the packaging and looking to unload the current version. But hey, a girl can dream. I'm looking for the Sensitive Skin Oatmeal Body Butter, Lavender Vanilla Foam Bath, and Eucalyptus Spearmint Shower Steamers. Next up, hand creams. Considering it's such a small tube of hand cream, I refuse to pay full price at $8.95 a piece for these. So I love to stock up when I see them at the $1.98 price point during the semi-annual sale. So what if I smell like Vanilla Bean Noel in May? These babies were more than 75% off. I'll hit the body washes and lotions next to see what's cooking. But these really have to be a scent I like a lot, and at most $3.50. Preferably $2.98. These body washes and lotions typically cost $16.95 each. Last but certainly not least, I take a peek at the Bath & Body Works laundry scents that have been marked down after the holidays. Their laundry detergent and fragrance boosters are such an indulgence. I love them, and let's say I have a few too many bottles at home already. I only see them hit $9.50 at their cheapest. They're regularly $19.95, so I never pay full price. But for $9.50, I'll consider it. You might be wondering whether you should shop the semi-annual sale in-store or online. I'm going to go ahead and tell you to do both, and here's why. By shopping in-store, you're immediately avoiding that $6.99 shipping fee that applies to most bathandbodyworks.com orders. But also, each store location's inventory for the sale is slightly different. One store might have more 623 candles than another store. One store might have more of a certain scent than another store. It really all depends what they've been sent from headquarters and also what already existed in their store prior to the sale. Now, if you're hoping to see free shipping on bathandbodyworks.com during the semi-annual sale, I wouldn't hold your breath. We didn't see free shipping during Candle Day or Body Care Day. However, shopping the semi-annual sale online is obviously a more peaceful transaction. You're not battling it out Hunger Games style with fellow shoppers for the best stuff at the cheapest prices. Plus, as I mentioned before, prices do continue to drop on remaining inventory as the sale continues, and some scents even get added to the mix. So, I like to check in online at bathandbodyworks.com every few days to see what's happening, and I have a very specific strategy I use. I click on Three-wick candles and use the filter option in the upper right-hand side of the screen to search lowest price to highest. This way, if any prices have dropped or new Three-wicks have entered the chat at a price cheaper than Candle Day, I can swoop in and add to cart, or check its availability at my local store. I follow the same strategy for all of the other product categories that interest me. It's a time saver and a great way to stay on top of the sale. Just note that if you can't buy online and pick up in store, you're probably going to be stuck with that dastardly $6.99 shipping charge. So sometimes when I'm shopping the semi-annual sale, I get a little greedy. I want to save even more than the average customer. Now ideally, this is where Bath & Body Works coupons come in. In 2023 and 2022, and probably many years before that, Bath & Body Works has sent out semi-annual sale mailer coupons with a coupon for $10 off a $40 purchase. These typically arrive in mid-December, so if you haven't received one yet, you probably won't, but not all hope is lost. If you don't have a mailer coupon, don't worry. Becoming a Bath & Body Works Rewards member is free on their app. And when you sign up, you'll get a $10 off $30 coupon that you can use during the semi-annual sale. This coupon is only valid for 30 days from the date of issue, so you'll want to sign up for their rewards program about 3 days before the sale to make sure the coupon arrives in your account in time to shop. Or have a friend or relative who isn't a member yet sign up and very sweetly ask them for that coupon. The choice is yours because yes, you can use someone else's coupon at the register. So now we've shopped, we've price compared, let's get into the quick and dirty about the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale. First question, will we see free shipping during Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale? Likely not. We did not see free shipping offers during Body Care Day or Candle Day. Now, if we do see free shipping, it will likely be towards the end of the semi-annual sale and on orders of $50 or more. Is there a limit to how much you can buy of one item during the semi-annual sale? Nope, at least not in writing, not that I've seen, so go ahead and shop away. Will there be any new scents introduced during the semi-annual sale? There will not, but they are bringing back some of our favorite nostalgic scents like cucumber melon, pearberry, Malibu heat, in the sun, and coconut lime verbena. So, are pocket backs included in the semi-annual sale? They sure are. That's a resounding yes. Look for them to be around 98 cents each, but only on select scents, of course. Can I return items that I bought during the semi-annual sale? Yes, you can. The Bath & Body Works return policy is incredible. They will allow you to return items that you bought during the sale. Just remember, you will be refunded the amount that you paid for the item, so the clearance price, not the regular full price of the item. So, what do you plan to buy? Tell me in the comments. And remember, the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale goes live on December 26th, both in-store and online. But you don't need to remember that. Get our free Crazy Coupon Lady app and use our free Deal Planner feature to set a reminder for when the sale goes live. We'll ping you when the deals hit so you don't miss out.